Hello, citizens. I know recent days have seemed pretty dark, and believe me, I know darkness. It may seem like the world has been taken over by clowns, and I'm used to clowns with a lot more style and wit about them. But don't worry, even though things may seem dark, there is still hope, and you are our hope. It may seem like the world doesn't have enough heroes, but that's because it's time for you to become a hero. It's time for all of us to become one big Justice League. Yes. I have been watching from the shadows, and I'm very proud of you who have been taking to the fight. It may seem bleak, but the more we fight, the more we'll eventually win. We need to all support our champions, our politicians and organizations that have been fighting the real fight for our rights and to save this country and the greater world. We must not become like these fools who want to provoke us into violence, even though you know I may be partial to violence when it's well earned sometimes, but I don't want you to be like me and throw people off of rooftops, because that's my job. Leave that to me. What we can do, besides taking things to the streets, which unfortunately is feeding right into what they want us to do. They want us to create anarchy, and we must be careful not to give them what they want. Instead, let's support our champions, and maybe even, instead of taking things to the street, let's take things to where they do their work and where they live. Maybe let them see a crowd outside their own homes. Let them feel a little consequence in their little bubble of that they're thinking gods of our world, that they can just push everyone around and take everything that they want. Let them see the reality that they're not going to get away with what they want. Let them have to live with that every day as a consequence of how they make us suffer in society. And let's see how long it takes for them to break, huh? Good luck. Don't worry. We're gonna take back our world. We can all be a hero. We can all be our own Batman. Let's be the joy and the hope that the world needs, and lead by example. I know usually I make pretty silly videos that are the complete opposite of what I'm doing right now. But even with those silly videos, it brings a lot of joy to my heart that I've brought so many smiles and laughs to millions of lives out there, that I hope has put more hope into the world, even though I also had my own personal struggles. But I will always put in that fight for you. Till next time, citizens.